Well, good morning and welcome to Move Early, Move Often. It is Wobbly Wednesday. I am Blake Martin. And hey, sometimes on Wobbly Wednesdays we focus on balance and sometimes we focus on core strength, sometimes both. Today is kind of more of a core strength day. It's going to be an atomic core blast with Corey Blasterson, and I'm your host. We'll be doing stuff that really focuses on abdominal and low back strength. Um, if you need at any point to cry silently, just take a little moment and do that, or just rest. Resting's fine too. You don't have to cry, or to just kind of curse me silently. Then that's fine. I'm going to show you the exercises. We're going to do 6 exercises. Well, five ish. And we'll do a little warm up and we'll get right to it. Let me show you what we're going to do today. So we're going to start with a lying down leg raise, or sometimes some people call it a lying down low legs. So it's either a raise or a low. You're going to have to decide. What you're going to do is you're going to be on your back and you're supine, and you're going to place your hands in a little triangle underneath your pelvis, pointing towards your tailbone. And you're going to extend your legs and lift your head and shoulders off the mat. Now, the secret here is to not tense your neck, to leave your neck loose. You're going to hold that for 20 seconds. We're going to come out of that. Exercise number 2 is going to be a slow elbow to knee touch in side plank. So just very controlled. Don't let your hip lower. You can modify this by going on a single knee. Do the same thing, but don't let your hip lower. We'll do the same thing on the opposite side. You can just turn over on the other side, but I don't want to show my back to the camera. That would be super rude. So side plank, again, we're going to be coming slow. Side plank with knee elbow touches. I think those are all the words I needed to say. Knee, elbow, touch. Yes, that's exercise number 3. Exercise number 4, exercise the fourth. We're going to be in a supine position again. We're going to be doing heel reaches. So shoulders and head off the mat. And you're going to reach to one heel and then to the other. Again, keeping your neck gentle and soft as possible. Really have a sense that you're elongated through the spine. All right. That was exercise 4. Exercise 5, swims. So we're going to come down. We're going to have our hands beside our mat. We're going to raise them up, raise them down, and back, here. And we'll just repeat this for 20 seconds. So you come to the cactus position, overhead, cactus, low, cactus, overhead. All right? We'll keep doing that until things are super exciting. And then to finish things off, exercise number 6 is plank. Okay? And what I want you to do is I want you to pull your elbows toward your hips here as you're doing this. Going to engage the muscles slightly differently than the other exercises. You're going to do that whole set 3 times, only 3. 20 seconds each. That means a full minute of each of those exercises. And let's get started with a little bit of a standing. We're going to do some standing Latvian crunches. I don't know that they're actually called Latvian crunches, but this is what I call them. So just alternating legs and reaching down and touching your hands below your knee. And we're just kind of warming up those abdominals muscles. All right. And 30 seconds. We're going to come down, hands and knees. Let's do a few bird dogs, just warm up as well, get our low back. So bird dog, we're just here. Just slow, controlled movement, alternating hands and legs. Keep your navel pressed to your spine. All right? You want to have that kind of navel spine. Now let's just come into all fours and wag your tail to the right, trying to get your hip toward your ear toward your hip. Just kind of activating those muscles, and let your feet go with it. Windshield wiper, the lower leg. Windshield wipering. Let's just press back into a little bit of a, this is actually, I guess, puppy dog pose, right? For those of you who know these things. All right. And come up. And let's get ready. We're going to be going into our first activity. Fingers like a diamond. Fingers pointing towards your tailbone. And we're going to be doing a supine, or lying down leg raise. You'll hear the timer. And begin. Shoulders off the mat. Legs low. Now, if your legs are a little bit higher, that's less, it will require less force. So put your legs higher. The closer they are to the ground, the more difficult it is to hold the position. Keep breathing.
3.
Allow your neck to be long.
Rest.
All right. Coming on to our side for our second part of our core blast. Okay, so side plank.
Exercise 2.
Knee to elbow, slow and control, super control. Really reach and reach far away. Your elbow and your your elbow and your knee get very far from each other, close together. Good control here.
3, 2.
Flipping around onto your opposite side. Same thing.
3.
Keep that hip up.
2, 1.
Arm reaches high.
Exercise 3.
Elbow and knee touch in the middle. Good control. Really hold on tight through the abdomen. Have your abdomen feel like it's pressing, your navel is pressing to your
3,
spine.
2, 1. Rest.
All right. We're going to do the heel reaches into a supine position, knees bent,
3,
shoulders off
2,
the mat,
1. Exercise
and
4.
reaching to opposite heels. Try to keep, don't try to not rotate your torso. You're trying to tilt it. So keep your shoulders on the same level.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
All right. Swims. Coming down, face
3,
down,
2, 1.
legs long,
Exercise 5.
cactus position, arms overhead, cactus, arms go low, cactus, arms reach, cactus. Keep your chin tucked here
3, 2,
and your neck soft.
1. Rest.
All right, and plank. Coming up onto our elbows.
3, 2.
You can do this from your knees as well.
Exercise 6.
And pull your elbows down towards your hips. Breathing naturally and fully. Your spine is long. Your neck is long. You're pretty much relaxed here. You could stay here all day.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Flipping around. Supine. On your back. Hands in diamond under your pelvis.
1. Exercise 1.
Shoulders off the mat. And holding in your legs are long, elongated, pulling your navel to your spine. Breathing naturally and fully.
2, 1. Rest.
All right. You're probably feeling that build just a little bit now. And coming around onto your side.
1.
Side plank,
Exercise
knee
2.
elbow touches. Nice control. Don't when you begin moving your knee, don't let your hip suddenly drop or shift backwards. Really focus on keeping that stable.
3, 2, 1.
All right,
Rest.
nice. Opposite side, same thing.
3, 2, 1. Exercise 3.
Again, on this side, really keep your hips stable, especially on the downward side. Have the sense that your abdomen is really glued to your spine.
3.
Don't let your hips tilt over.
1. Rest.
Coming onto your back for heel reaches. Shoulders off the mat.
2, 1. Exercise 4.
Reach down to the side. We're really working the external obliques here. Keep your neck long and soft. Just kind of monitor your neck.
3, 2.
You might be geeking it a little too far forward, and so be cautious about that. Coming onto our front for swims.
3, 2, 1. Exercise
Cactus.
5.
Reach. Cactus. Down. Cactus. Reach. And your shoulders are off the mat for this whole thing. Keep breathing. Tuck your chin slightly.
2, 1. Rest.
Coming up onto elbows. Getting ready for plank.
3, 2, 1.
Tuck your chin slightly. Again. And pull your elbows into your hips. Don't let your hips sink. Whether you're doing this from your knees or up on your toes, it doesn't matter. You want to keep your hips nice and high.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Great. Let's flip it around. Coming in for the last round
2,
of
1. Exercise 1.
lying leg raises. Really hold here. Your head is off the mat. Your shoulders are slightly up.
3, 2.
Holding.
Rest.
Beautiful. Coming around to our side.
3, 2.
Up on the elbow.
Exercise 2.
And touching. Knee to elbow. Good control. Don't flop all over the place. We want to have excellent control here. This is very much a thoughtful movement.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
If you're looking for mindless exercise, I'm not sure that's possible, but this certainly isn't it.
2, 1. Exercise 3.
All right. Good control. Good control. Keep breathing. Elbow to knee.
Three, 2, 1. Rest.
Nice. Coming onto your back for your heel reaches.
3, 2, 1. Exercise 4.
Really shift over to one side, then the other. Keep breathing. Your neck is long.
2, 1. Rest.
Nice. Flipping around. Swims.
3, 2, 1. Exercise 5.
Cactus. Reach overhead. Cactus. Push down. Palms are up. Cactus. Palms down. Reach overhead. Cactus. Palms up.
3, 2,
Cactus.
rest.
And coming up into plank. Elbows.
3, 2, 1. Exercise 6.
And let's go into plank here. And we're going to do an extended hold after the end of this exercise. So we're doing it for 20 seconds. But then what I want you to do is I want you to keep going for a little while longer. If you can.
3, 2, 1.
So that's the official end. But now we're counting. We're going to see if we can add 10 seconds. Can you add 10 seconds to your last plank? That was 10. Can you add 20? If you can add 20, that's great. Let's keep going. See if we can do it. Keep your neck long. That's 20. Can you add another 10? Come on. This is not too much of a problem. You got this. You got this. And that's another 10. Keep holding, keep breathing if you can. If you need to come out of it, you come out of it. There's no harm, no foul. That's 40 additional seconds. We're at a minute here in our plank. Keep going if you can. 1:10. Neck long. All right. Let's come down. Allow your body onto the mat. Place your hands underneath your shoulders. And just lift with your hands. Press upward. Your neck is long. Tuck slightly your chin. I was speaking like Yoda there. Don't know what happened. Tuck slightly your chin is. Just extend. Push your back into tabletop. Bring one knee forward. And then scoot the other knee away from the first knee. So you're kind of pulling your knee away so that your heel and your toe are kind of trying to get off the mat. And just kind of rock over onto that side and put your hands over there on that same side as the extended leg and just lean out over there. We're getting a nice extension, hyperextension actually, in through the hip flexor and abdominals on that side. Walk your hands over to the center. Match knees at the front. And press your other knee back nice and far and creep your knee a little further back in your toes. Just kind of walk that back so it's getting off the mat. Press into that hip. Walk your hands over and open up on that side. All right? Allowing that to be nice and open. Coming back to center. Into tabletop. Press back into child's pose, puppy dog. Let your neck go. Tent up your hands so that your shoulders are lifted a little bit. Palms back down, back into tabletop. Let your hips fall through. Shoulders down and away from your ears. Back of your neck is long. All right. Excellent. Well, that was probably really easy for a lot of you. In which case, do it 2 more times, and that should do the trick. And then for those of you for whom that was a bit of a challenge, next time see if you can make it into holds longer. The objective is never to kill yourself. The objective is to go as far as you can within what you are able to do today on the day that you're doing this thing. You've moved early and your core is engaged. Corey Blasterson got you moving. And I hope that you have a great day and remember to move often. We'll see you back tomorrow for Throwdown Thursday. Take care.